Can you talk a little bit about the cost of doing this, like in terms of processing loaded CSS files and things like that?
Yeah, I can't speak as much. Chris is really the one that's sort of the engineering more to that side of it. I can speak a little bit quickly about sort of the theming process, because that does definitely kind of change the way you think about theming, because you really do have to kind of focus on sort of a block by block, more modular kind of approach, because you don't necessarily know where things are always going to be. So there's that sort of learning cost, or kind of associated with more variations available. Anything you can say about sort of?
You're talking about the performance hit for using Skinr?
Yeah, I mean, the last demonstration that includes, being able to apply specific style groups to different areas. I haven't. There's a bit of processing power that goes behind that. So I'm just curious, to what extent?
I haven't seen, honestly, I haven't seen Skinr. We haven't used Skinr in a production site or a high volume site. I have not noticed any delay, sort of in the testing we've done on our demo sites. So at this point, I couldn't really say.
You're still really just styling block classes. I mean, if you were doing that, if you had gone through your page.tpl and put classes on regions or classes on any other subcomponents of it, you'd then be targeting those in your theme. And that's really, in a lot of ways, that's really all that we're doing here. Is that but it's Skinr that's setting the block class. And you can use Skinr pre-process or write into your template files. And actually, the studio theme, I think there's a session on that next. It also has Skinr support through all the pre-processed stuff that it does too. So, you're really, it's not you're not sort of overriding a lot of stuff or anything either. You're not using multiple CSS files. You're really just targeting the CSS classes that are being printed through, that selected option in the UI rather than what you, set in your page.tpl.
And also, this is intended to be used to configure. And then once you're configured, then it stays that way, so you cache the page for anonymous users. So there you get no hit.